Good morning, everyone. Tina Thompson here from the Tomah Chamber and Visitor Center. And I just wanted to do a little bit of an update to let people know kind of what's going on with Chamber, with some of our events, and a little bit of what's going on in the community. So I hope this finds you all doing well and enjoying some beautiful sunshine that I saw this morning coming up. That being said, let's dive right in. Couple of things here, a lot of questions certainly regarding events that we have coming up. The big one obviously would be Downtown Thursday Nights. We did apply to have our permits extended with the city so that if we can't do this event right out of the gate on July 2nd, hopefully if mandates are lifted, we'll be able to do something for the community a little bit further down the road. Like I said, we don't know what this is going to look like. It will all depend on what the mandates are and how many people are being allowed to gather in public spaces, that kind of thing. But know that this is certainly top of mind for us. And if we have any ability whatsoever to continue to put this event on, we would certainly love to. A couple of things, I'm going to share my screen with you here, so bear with me for a second. We are doing a social distancing scavenger hunt. So wanting to just give the community some fun thing to look forward to. I know that my family is a little shack happy and wanting to get out of the house a little bit. So we put together a simple little scavenger hunt. If your family would love to register, you can certainly do so by following the link here. It is $5. We do have some prizes that we'll be able to give away at the end. But Megan has done quite a bit of work on putting this event together and trying to do something fun for the community. I know BP Smokehouse and Jimmy John's are offering some special meals that you can, or meal specials that you can purchase if you want to do the event. This is on Friday. We'll release the clues at 11:30, and you have until 8:30 p.m. to return your completed responses. And if you go to our Facebook page and go to our social distancing scavenger hunt event, you can kind of see all of the details as well as registration. We have some businesses that were able to donate some prizes, that kind of thing. So it should be fun. I've looked through the clues. There's a couple answers that I actually didn't even know. So shame on me, but it should be a good amount of fun for you. And we're hoping that you're able to enjoy it and just kind of get out of the house a little bit while still social distancing. I'm also aware coming up that we have a chalk contest organized by Jake Nilsna. This is May 23rd. And he's wanting people just to do something positive with chalk on their sidewalks or on their parking lots. But he's wanting to, he's purchasing Tomah Bucks and has a couple prizes to give away for the winners. But he's giving themes such as anti-bullying, Tomah Strong, support your local heroes, thank a farmer, did you smile today? So a couple really kind of cool things that people in the community are doing, but this is what he wanted to do to encourage local shopping and encourage people to be positive in Tomah. So, a couple people to invite here. Let's go ahead and do that. So hopefully if you have any artistic ability or just want to kind of positively send a message out, go ahead and participate in that. Back to some of our events here. Let's go. We also, when we put our programming together for the year, we had done a Lunch and Learn series as well as a leadership series. So until we kind of know that we can meet together in groups again, we're going to flip these into more of a virtual event. So our first one for the season was going to be on human trafficking. I know many of you in the community know Lisa McCormick and her story with her son Jeffrey. But I think, I have two teenagers and an almost teenager in my house, and this is a story that we have to listen to, especially those of us that have children and grandchildren. If something like this can happen in Tomah, it could easily happen, to many of our families. it's scary, and we simply can't put our head in the sand and not want to hear the scary stories. Lisa has gone and traveled throughout the state to share her story of human trafficking and her son's story, and kind of made it her life's mission to educate people so that this doesn't happen to other families. You can go ahead and register right on our Facebook page. Looks like a couple more people to invite. All of the proceeds for this event will go to Lisa's cause. So there is a small fee again, $10 for chamber members, $15 for non-members. And those proceeds, like I said, will go to support Lisa's cause and hopefully allow her to, continue on with her work in even just this small way here. But go ahead and go to our Facebook page and look at our virtual lunch and learn that's coming up right around the corner, May 20th. So go ahead and get registered sooner rather than later so we kind of can plan that kind of thing. We've had a lot of questions as to whether or not we're going to be doing a 4th of July parade. For the time being, we're going to try and plan a socially distanced 4th of July parade. It's right around the corner, it feels like. So we've been talking with Joe Protz with Parks and Rec about maybe doing a stationary parade right at Recreation Park or perhaps Winnebago Park. Not exactly sure on the details of that yet. But we do want to do something, especially on the 4th of July, that can be positive, that our community can participate in and have some kind of semblance of normalcy. Normally we would have a big, beautiful parade on the 4th of July right down Superior Avenue. Not sure that we can do that this year. Not sure what the mandates are going to be, but certainly wanting to plan ahead so that we can accommodate for whatever normal looks like on the 4th of July. So I know I put a survey out on our Facebook page as well as emailed all participants that were in last year's 4th of July parade to see if there would be interest in people participating again. And we have about 83% of people saying they would be interested in participating but need to know more details. So if you are interested in participating in it, go to our Facebook page and fill out that survey and give us your feedback. We're really looking for your ideas as to what this could look like and what you'd be comfortable with. Kind of my thought process right now is we would keep the floats or units stationary and have families, drive by as they come through so that we're still following kind of the rules. Again, we don't know what the rules are going to be on 4th of July. Things seem to change at a moment's notice, but hoping to do something for the community. That being said, I am told that fireworks will be held as normal on the 4th of July, thanks to Tomah Parks and Rec, Tomah Lions Club. That's one of those events that they're already kind of socially distanced while they put it together. They're already wearing protective gear, and they really feel strongly about doing something on the 4th of July to be positive for our community. Just got a Facebook message. Let's see here. That's where things are right now for the 4th of July parade. As many of you are aware, retail was allowed to open up again this week. And I'm going to do a little bit more screen sharing with you here, so bear with me for a second. There are certain, restrictions still. No more than 5 people in a building, marking, a line outside of your business to allow for 6 feet of distance between the next person in line. Obviously, continuing to wash hands. Let me click on this here. Continuing to wash hands, disinfect, those kind of things. But it's a step in the right direction for our small businesses. I know many of you have been looking for ways to support our local restaurants and businesses. And thank you so much for trying to be creative and support these people right now. To say they've been deeply affected would be a grave understatement. So a couple things I want to just point out on our website here. We have a COVID-19 resource page. We also have a page if you have a account with the chamber where you can post your amended hours and services. So we've got a couple people that have logged into their account, and looks like we've got to update some here and given us updates as far as what their hours are and what their services are at this time. So feel free to, like I said, if you are a member business with us and have your page, make sure that we know what your amended hours and services are. If you don't know your login credentials, feel free to call us and we will be able to email that out to you. There also is a Facebook page, not a chamber member. Any business can update their information on the Facebook page that we have here. So we're encouraging everybody to have kind of one spot where they can put their information, and it can kind of be the go-to place for your hours, your specials, your services, whether it's curbside or delivery. So feel free, any business in the Tacoma area, to update your information here so that the public knows where to go and can find you and support you. Certainly, I know most of you have your own Facebook pages that you've updated that as well, but it kind of gives a consolidated opportunity for people to look through and find everything. Back to my list here. A couple other things as we go back to our website. Go ahead and click on this. What we're really encouraging people to do is to be loyal to local at this point. I know it's very easy to hop on Amazon and you know, do some virtual shopping, that kind of thing. But right now our businesses need us more than ever. So we're encouraging you to do a couple things. Take a look at our website here, the Loyal to Local page, and there's things that you can do right now to help local businesses. I don't know why my phone decides to ring off the hook the second I go live, but it's just kind of funny what's going on here right now, so bear with me. You can support local in a variety of different ways. Leave a positive social media review for a business. That helps them, you know, boost their ratings and draws attention to their page. Develop a local routine. You know, invite friends and family to come visit. I think, you know, we don't stay at our local hotels, but that's one of the industries that was hit the hardest right out of the gate. If you could encourage people to come and visit the town that you chose to live in, that would be fantastic. Think Tacoma first. When you think of things that you need or you want to purchase, or you are going out to dinner, think of Tacoma as your first stop to go. Remember the businesses that have supported your local or your children's dance team or baseball team. You know, my kids are very active in sports, and I can certainly see the business names on the back of their jerseys and you know, see what businesses are supporting the local youth sports. And I know that we don't have youth sports right now, but just remember all of those places that were there for you when your kids or your family needed things, and let's try and go back and support them now. Recovery really does start with each of us. So I just want to kind of go through a couple of these pages. There's a couple things you can certainly do now that are listed out here. You don't need me to read it off to you, but we're asking you to pledge. We're asking you to give your word that you're going to support local businesses. So in what the pledge looks like right now is that you or your business can make a statement saying that you're wanting to support the local businesses here in Tacoma. Shift your spending to local. Encourage your friends and neighbors that are in the area to also shift their spending to local. And then once you do that, we'll put you on our pledger list of people that are actively supporting Tacoma. A couple other things you can do. I know many of you have looked into buying local gift cards that you're donating either to frontline workers or to businesses, that kind of thing. One option for you as well is purchasing Tacoma Bucks. I know many of you have asked about the signs you've seen out in front of the chamber building or at other businesses. We're asking if you want to support local, you can also purchase Tacoma Bucks with the option of getting a yard sign as well. Tacoma Bucks are a program that have been around for decades. You might have seen our Facebook post yesterday from Tacoma Health. They purchased several $1,000s worth of Tacoma Bucks for their staff that they were able to distribute as part of National Hospital Week. Obviously, not everyone can spend thousands of dollars, but it encourages people to spend that money locally with our locally owned and operated shops. Tacoma Bucks can be used at any place that accepts a check in our local area. So basically, we're giving you a check that's drawn off of a local bank here that you can use at the grocery store, at your hair salon. I know hair salons aren't open, but maybe this is when you purchase product from curbside delivery, or maybe this is when you buy a gift certificate for a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. But think of creative ways that you can kind of get some of that money back into those businesses. Any local retailer can use them. Nail salons, anybody, restaurants, anybody that accepts a check can accept a Toma Buck. So let's think of our local business owners at this time and try to get some money flowing through their business right now as well. So you can purchase those right on our website, or you can call our office and we can get them ready for you. Certainly we appreciate being paid with either cash or check. We will take a card during this time just to make it convenient for you. But like I said, Toma Bucks are another way that you can kind of support local business here. I think that's about all I have for now. Just kind of keep an eye on our website, our Facebook page. That's probably our quickest way that we can get information to you. Certainly there are events that are still wanting to take place, and we're hoping that we're still able to provide you with things that you find valuable during this time. So the scavenger hunt is Friday. The Lunch and Learn is coming up virtually. You can register for both of those on our Facebook page or our website, and hang in there, Toma. We're all in it together. I know we've all heard this a million times, and my husband is certainly upstairs very sick of me saying it, but it's true. This is a time when we need to support each other in any way that we can, whether that's just a kind phone call from a friend or whether it's purchasing curbside or delivery at this point. Thank you all for your outpouring of support to us. We certainly love hearing from each of you as things kind of change and we're able to check in with people. We're hearing a lot of positive stories out there as well. So just wishing you all the best. Enjoy some lovely weather and hope this finds everyone doing well. Take care.